After Bournemouth, we were fired up and ready to get right into the next shop.
Yeah, except we didn't realise we wouldn't both fit. Welcome to Plymouth.
And here we are. Top secret magic. So called because it is top secret. Because you can't actually find top secret magic on a map. Like when you search for it, you won't find it. What you have to look for if you're looking for the address is the house that Jack built. That's the name of the place. So I'm gonna. Oh, top secret magic is here. Now, the place called itself. I think it's Britain's smallest magic shop. They're quite proud of the fact that Darren Brown comes here. The world's smallest magic shop, indeed.
So unreliably informed.
So we are reliably informed. I was led to believe that you recently got even smaller when you moved to Plymouth.
Yeah, I used to be in market the road. It was a little bigger than this, not much.
Cool.
Not really. You could actually fit two people.
Shall I come out so that you can go and have a little spin around and just show how tiny it really is in there?
Yeah, as long as you haven't got a cat.
Well, yeah, if I have to swing it, then I shall need to visit a vet afterwards.
Yes, the poor thing would be a little battered. Having said that, I have had 5 people in here at once.
Wow.
It was a bit crammed.
So,
I didn't think you'd come this far down just to visit a
Of
magic
course.
shop.
Well, there's a gliding club nearby.
yeah, it's a big road trip.
This episode is a little more heavily edited than most because we had to keep swapping sides and letting people past.
How do you have the world's smallest magic shop?
It became the world's smallest shop because I used to have a shop in town
Right.
that sold fancy dress, jokes, and everything else. At some point, I had to give that up. Moved into the market because it was available. It was Danny Archer came over to the lecture tour and he walked in and he said, of all the shops he's been in throughout the world, this had to be the smallest. And then unfortunately that building got sold from underneath us and this was the only thing that I could walk into.
And now it's even smaller.
And I didn't have far to move, thankfully. But my initial reaction was, no, you've got to be kidding me. But
Well, the rent's got to be small.
yeah, rent's reasonable. But in actual fact, I do get a little bit more passing trade.
I was going to ask about
you're
that.
right
Actually,
at the front. It's good.
It's the kids sort of walk past and
Yeah, a lot of the places that we've seen, they look like they don't get much passing trade. So some of them have been on industrial estates. Some of them have been like they've had a magic shop sign on the street, but like the windows are. They've got curtains closing the windows.
Well, there's Razzmatazz and Ely. They're on the high street.
They are on the high street.
They,
Yes.
they get muggles going in.
But this is this is riding the forefront with magic in the window. It's
people are interested will come in. And
Yeah.
I suppose, like Razzmatazz, you walk past, oh, it's a magic shop.
yeah.
I'm sure if they opened the window up and had more in it, people would wander in off the street. But
Do you want them to?
yeah, that's the question. Do you want ordinary people coming in and oh, this is interesting, and walking out again?
Yeah.
A lot of people do sort of poke their nose and say, wow, this is...
Do you get people coming in asking you to show them a?
Occasionally. So somewhere in one of the windows, or I think in the front window, it says, come and ask. Yeah, I'll happily show someone a trick if they wish.
So, one thing that I have resolved to do at every single magic shop is to buy something, since they are shops after all. But I'm trying to get something that I can only get like in that shop. So, do you have anything which is unique to this shop?
Well, yeah, I suppose there are 2 things.
2 things, yeah?
2 things. Firstly,
I have to back out a little bit here.
there is my trade.
Oh,
Yes, I have come up with my own trade.
Scarlet
one.
Pimpernel stripes.
Or you might find this in one or two other places. Very unlikely, because there's only one other person I know who sells it. Or I think I did give him some a while back. And that is the original Voodoo. So I'm quite proud of that. Considering the original
I half
one
expected
got.
legs to fall off from that.
That would be good. I have a bit of a fetish about tables, but I've not yet found the perfect table. I want you to imagine that you've won a holiday to the island of Haiti. Not much magic going on there, but there is a lot of. Obviously, it is the voodoo capital of the world. So the first thing you do as you get off the plane is probably go and buy yourself a postcard, send it home to your friends, proclaiming that's where you are. But as you get off the plane, a picture is taken of everybody. It's all electronic nowadays. But a copy of this picture will be placed in a little box up at the home of the High Voodoo Priest.
Ooh.
Just in case. Now, you might be sitting in a bar somewhere and you say, don't believe in voodoo. And someone will overhear and it'll get back to the High Voodoo Priest. And so he will gather his little zombie slaves together and they'll give out the cards of pain. And as you can see here we have one with a cross on his head. Now if this one's selected you might get a headache. Now that could be a headache or it could be voodoo. This one here, you might slip, break your arm.
We'll have to hold a camera for.
It could be an accident, could be voodoo. This one here, when you're on a holiday, you might just get the holiday stomach. Might be voodoo. This one here, you might slip, twist your ankle. Could be an accident, could be a voodoo. And there's a couple of each just to give everything a bit of a fair chance. The high priest will give the cards a bit of a shuffle and then he'll turn to his head zombie slave and say, Umgala Mapiti, which means give him a bit of a mix up. It's not real voodoo words, by the way. And if you just pop them there and if you like to cut the cards, there they go. And you have cut to the foot. And if you cut one down further, you see you've had
the head,
you've had headache. Now, I suppose I have to ask a question at this point. Do you believe in voodoo?
Probably not.
No, well, you should. As you leave here, please be very careful. It's a bit slippery out there. You might slip. You might break your ankle. It could just be an accident, or it could be.
I like that. The other reason this episode is so heavily edited is that a lot of the footage ended up a little unusable. Being so close to everything amplified the motion blur in parts.
That's not why.
Well, okay, it was also very noisy since it was literally like Malcolm, then me, then you, then the street. So the passing traffic was louder than our interview.
Yeah, that's not it either, is it?
Well, you see the echoes from the shelves in the...
Tell him the real reason.
We were only there for 25 minutes, and I spent about 12 of them talking about Malcolm's bill switch.
That's it. Yeah.
But it was really very nice bill switch. I want to show it.
Okay.
I haven't tried doing this with $1, so. What do you want to see tricks for? You've seen way too many, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of tens as well.
Oh, a couple of tens. Now this will be interesting because I have the feeling that $1 is slightly bigger.
I think they're slightly longer dollars.
Yes, they are slightly longer. This will be fun then, won't it? You know what's coming.
I know what's coming, but you're doing it very well.
I did get a £50 note last night, which was 5 £50 notes in 2 years.
Very nice.
Now, normally I'd say, under these conditions, it was a £50 note. I wouldn't be rushing, but as it's only $1, perhaps we should be rushing the process of. Still the same colour. Once again, in God we trust.
Fantastic.
Now let's pay cash.
Yeah.
Our next episode takes us to the outskirts of Birmingham, where we visit Magic Town and learn more about shops publishing their own effects.
We also had to dry out the footwell of the car because of a leak in the air conditioning condensate drain. Yeah, techie tedium.
But fortunately we didn't get any of that on camera. So until then, I'm Amazing Stace.
And I'm Rebecca.
Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.